The UWSP Athletic Department announced on November 6th the addition of an official women's wrestling program for the 2019-2020 school year. UWSP becomes the first public university in the Midwest to offer the sport to women.
It's really been in conversations in different levels for about 2.5 years. Really, we've worked hard on it over the last year, and then in conversation with the chancellor, it's been about the last 6 months or so. We reported several pieces of data and financial information, what we believe will be the return on this.
Women's wrestling in the country has seen a huge increase over the last 20 years, with more than 16,000 high school girls wrestling in 2018. Men's wrestling head coach Johnny Johnson feels that the sport has grown very well in central Wisconsin.
I would say over the last decade, women's wrestling or girls wrestling in the state of Wisconsin has been growing. And I think right in the center of the state, it's been growing quite a bit as well. I don't know the exact numbers. I just know that the more that I follow wrestling per se as a whole, the more I see that girls are participating at a higher level, at the high school level, and they're looking for opportunities at the collegiate level.
Since the announcement, the athletic department has started recruitment for the program next year. Despite the late start for the recruitment process, Johnson thinks that the opportunities that Stevens Point offers will be beneficial.
Only a handful of states or a handful of schools that actually offer women's wrestling, and we're the only public school, so that is a significant difference as well when you start talking about the cost of tuition and things like that.
Duckworth feels that the success of women's athletics here on campus has continued to bring in new recruits, and that women's wrestling will bring in new students into the program.
The mechanisms within athletics, and especially within our women's athletics, have really produced strong numbers of recruitment, retention, graduation, and strong students. We anticipate the exact same thing in women's wrestling and athletics to continue to grow and be big and help the campus grow its undergraduate population.
UWSP is the 50th school to join the Women's Collegiate Wrestling Association. This is Michael Wengrzyn for SPTV Sports.